I'm going to feel better
now,
about
so you where you on?
They swing.
No, that's not it.
What? They swing what?
That's a different show.
What happened?
That's a whole different show. My bad.
That's a nice show.
What kind of night show crap are you trying to put on here?
Please listen to this show, you know.
Mama Radio.
Don't be mad at me.
Oh, I can't with you people.
John Michael Diamond.
Just the top part. Don't move the stage.
What happened? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
We're getting you that. There we go.
there I am. I'm in the picture
Now we
now.
can see you.
It's the lead, too.
That's it. That's you.
I'm on the air, baby. I'm on the air. Okay. Shut you off and go. That's fine. Bye.
You just scare her.
To death.
Right.
What?
She's like, what, am I too? Yeah.
No, gotta go.
John Michael Diamond has been a big supporter of Big Mama Radio since we started the show. He always comes through solid.
And he gave us some goodies.
And if you don't know about this amazing location that they have with an amazing staff of people that'll care about your needs and not just your sale, go check them out. 1331 Cape Coral Parkway in Cape Coral. Come on through today, and if you, not only will I get you the $25 gift card now to go enjoy tacos or whatnot, I'll give you a $25 gift certificate as well to go to John Michael Diamond and put that
While
towards
supplies last.
While supplies last. Absolutely, while supplies last. I'll give you the whole stack and really stress them out.
Only one gift card per purchase, but thanks.
Does it say that on there? I mean, does it? Oh, damn, it does.
This ain't my first rodeo, my friend.
His lawyer filled these out.
Well, it's great to see all you guys. You all look terrific, by the way.
How you doing, buddy? How you been?
Beautiful. Your hair looks amazing, by the way. I love your hair, Miss Betty over there.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. And your hair is tremendous.
I can't believe you even talk about hair.
Well, yours and Sean's hair is beautiful.
You just keep me holding on.
That's it. This is not a comb over, leave it alone. I just like my hair long. Never mind.
Sean has a holy haircut.
You can't come in and start busting out hair issues when you got a hair issue yourself that you're in the middle of trying to cover up to make yourself look younger.
Look at that little pony in the back and look at the dome. I can do whatever I like.
You ain't got to.
He's a genie. He can do what he
I'm
wants.
a genie in the bottle. That's why.
Angel's in the building.
Come and say hi. I was close by.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Angie Boo.
Same here. So it's great to see all of you. You all look fantastic, by the way. You look great.
No, that's a better approach. That was the approach I would have used in the beginning. I mean, I'm just saying.
Do I look like
I want to come in and fire out. Like, I mean, we can start doing it. We can roast each other all day
Let's
long.
do that.
You mean you can like
You
come
don't want
in?
to roast, bro.
No, listen.
I do. I like seeing old men fight.
No, it's not a fight. It's great. It's a great way not to fight. Just say stupid stuff about each other.
I don't know if I
Just
can
don't
ever
say nothing about
want
my mother. That's all.
I don't ever want to be roasted.
I
can
want to
never.
see who loses balance.
I don't want to
first.
be in that type of. I don't want to be roasted because here's the deal. You always get your 5 or 6 good friends that are going to come on and roast you pleasantly, but they always get 1 or 2 people that's going to come in and roast you like unpleasantly.
Right.
Not
What are you afraid of?
fighting that person afterwards.
Whether they're bigger or smaller than you are.
It don't matter. Cross the line, bitch. This ain't funny anymore.
What if it's a girl?
We'll meet you outside.
Are you gonna make Sarah fight her?
Beat that woman's ass.
What if it's someone who thinks they're a girl? Then what are you going to do? You're going to beat them up too?
Those people won't be at my roast.
I got you. Oh my God. We have to dig out of that one.
I need another picture.
I'm not digging out of anything. I don't think it. By the way, did you get a chance to catch me when I got to do Fox News Radio?
I heard you for a little while.
Right.
You did a great job. In fact, you know what? I prefer you on there, to be honest with you. You did a fantastic job. I really did.
My father-in-law was like, I loved it. I was like, that's exactly what my dad would say. That's why I know I married into the right family.
No, it was good.
Every opinion of my father-in-law is the exact opinion that my father would have. So I'm like, if I want to know what my dad thinks first, I just go ask him. Hey, what do you think of this?
Right.
That's a harebrained. Thanks, bro.
That's
I gotta bring this up to my dad.
Done.
Channeling your father through somebody else. I love it.
Right, through somebody else's father. Right.
So their voice is speaking his voice. Awesome.
So what have you been up to, man? What's in
It's been busy. I'll be honest with you. It's been really busy. It's been very good. We've been doing a lot of stuff. We've been doing a lot of work with Pathways over in Pathways to Opportunities over in Fort Myers. That's the adult center for people with disabilities. We're helping them. In fact, we're looking at buying them 100 hot dogs and some rolls and stuff right now. They want to do a party, so I'm putting that together. Oh, what else we've been doing? Of course, you know I'm married. I'm looking for a house.
Are you?
Oh my God, bro!
Where are you looking for a house at?
God, bro!
Tell me about what neighborhood you're stepping up into, Bob.
Laurel.
All right.
I'm looking over in Suncoast, over in Farmers.
I mean, there's not many options for assisted
Tell me
living
all those
anymore,
lies. And there's not a lot of options, Sean said, for assisted living. So at least he doesn't want to change the diapers. So I got to find something. But no, I've been looking for a house. Been busy. Life's been great. Love my wife. It's having a fantastic life.
Where are you looking for a house at, man? I know there's line, bro.
Yeah, but listen, I have a budget, all right?
No, you don't.
Yes,
the hell you do. You might. Lisa don't.
That's why Lisa doesn't go look at the houses. We both go look at the houses. I just have to squeeze a little tighter, that's all. No, look at in Cape.
We just let you see your full potential, that's all.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Are you looking in the Cape because you have a business in the Cape,
Yes.
so you feel like you need to...
Yes.
Yeah? You think that's important?
I live 6 minutes right now from work, and I don't want to live
Yes,
any
he's
more
old.
than
He
that.
doesn't like traffic.
I'm all about traveling to work, bro. But I'm 63 years old. I'm old. I've done all this already. I don't want to keep doing it.
I'm trying not to go there at all.
Exactly.
Right?
That's my
why you
point.
got to move farther from it. You know, when I first started in radio, you had to have somebody at the radio station 24/7. There had to be somebody there, right?
Right.
Of course.
And then they flipped over into automation. Well, there were so many hiccups when automation came along. So they would call, like if something would go down, they would call somebody to go in and turn it back on, like reset the computer, basically, right? Yeah. Well, whoever was closest to the radio station would always get the first call. Mm-hmm. And so my first time that I lived close to the radio station, I got like 74 calls, right? So when that lease was up, I asked everybody where they lived. And then I moved the farthest.
5 miles past
I legitimately was 1.5 miles farther than anybody else was farther. I was like, I'm the farthest from the radio station, so don't call me.
Is that because you don't want any responsibility and you hate people?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll dial it in there.
That's not my reason. I just like to get to work quick. I don't want to do a lot of travel time.
Betty's resentful because I sold her a health club membership this morning.
You're such a jerk. I have a Bally's t-shirt now.
But why did he do that? What was he trying to say?
And a bumper sticker.
What was he trying to say? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to tell you. Well,
you buy some flowers.
I told her there's a story about a guy who had basically a bad back in his neck and everything, and he walked around like this forever.
Yeah.
Now. I don't remember. I don't want to go back to the stories, but I said I once sold a health club membership to a guy like that, and just told him if he walked around the track, he would be fine. It was like 3 months later, he died. But I did sell him a 17-year lifetime membership, and
he was 87 years old.
Right.
But it was very reasonable monthly payments.
I made $815 on that transaction.
So you made $850 on the old man who died going to the gym.
On somebody's demise.
Bro, I've done some low things in my life, but that's a little close.
That's why I don't do sales anymore, son.
That's almost as heartless.
That sells ice to the Eskimos.
You don't want me to have you put me in your sales room and be like, everybody he talks to, they buy some shit.
You know who's also the devil?
Right.
That guy that puts those little vending machines by the cash registers that your kids see, the junk in the penny,
the little ones you put
and
the
drive
quarters
you
in.
insane.
Right. Bubblegum machines.
That's the devil.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Like those kids.
I think it's the Hershey.
I'm trying to buy the sticker machines. So if you see one while you're out,
Told
I
you.
want one. I know you're always at crazy auctions and stuff.
The
ones that the coin operated that spit stickers out.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
All right. I'm gonna turn them into sports cards.
Oh.
I'm gonna put them everywhere. But they're hard to find.
Like Carvana.
They truly are hard to find,
cards.
right? Except for you can go and I'll say guaranteed one auto in this thing, blah 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 blah. Because legitimately, man, I could restock that machine, 10 of them over the next 5 years without even buying another card.
Would you include bubblegum?
I have that much.
That many cards?
That many.
What are you doing with them all?
Getting rid of them.
Baseball cards?
Yes.
Football cards?
Yes.
Hockey cards?
Yes.
Oh, look.
Basketball.
It must be the
UFC.
Because there's another guy trying to get rid of the whole collection.
I've got something that almost nobody has, and that's the first ever Ric Flair card ever made.
Well, our friend Nick Ranella does
yeah,
sports
I just
cards.
don't mess with that particular person. Not him.
Got it.
Right.
Listen,
long story.
Moving along.
Right.
Please.
I don't know gossip.
Right. There's no gossip to be told. The
no,
bottom line is, here's the deal. That is a very small world.
Yes.
And
what do they say? You never want to spit up in the air because you know why? it comes back down.
And I'm not in that game anymore. My wife's not in that game anymore. And it's real funny when I started posting the stuff from my wife's, like getting rid of it. Like she doesn't want to do it no more, so we're getting rid of it. Right. I'm not trying to be like, one day I'm going to give it to my kids. Fuck them, they can get their own money. All right.
Not only that, but trust me, you ain't going to be worth much that time either.
Right. So if it was like a PSA 10 graded $800 card, those are long gone. Yeah. And we've spent those. Those are all gone. What we have now is your $25, $30 graded cards and a whole bunch of unsorted cards, which might have $1 million cards in it. I'm just not sorting it. And all the Pokemon have turned into my kids' toys. So they're all his now, and I don't care if Pokemon Man's pissed or not. I don't care. But
tell your friends.
It's a crazy world. I don't even know where that came from.
Well, it was sports. Talking about sports memorabilia and stuff.
Right.
I don't know, but neither do you, so that makes me feel better.
Right. And I sling about 1 or 2 of the wax boxes a week. Yeah. And I just put it up on eBay, and I'll look like you're selling one for 30, 20 for 25. Me, bro. I ain't trying to get rich. I'm trying to get it out of my house.
Get rid of it.
Right.
It's not a museum.
Right.
Everything's for sale.
Right. So that's who I am, bro.
But I tell people in the store the same thing. It's not a museum. Go and buy something, buy it.
Right. Everything's for sale. Right. You want the case?
You want the chain around my neck?
Right. You want the display case, bro?
I'll sell you this
case. I got a new one in the back. We're cool. Yeah, I'll sell you this one.
No problem. It's true, but that's
my wife is going into Joann's because she wants to buy a Joann's grocery cart on their final day. I'm like, just go in and ask now. Yeah, they'll probably sell you one right now.
Why you gotta buy it?
Right.
Why? What does it have?
You know why?
You know what? They leave them in the parking lots, man.
Here's the thing.
Load it up with a bunch of clothes.
Right. That's because where you from? Where you from?
Where you from? On the street, they'll take your house.
Right.
I know a guy at the Wawa that has one. You want me to talk to him?
Yeah. You know, I would love to have some really bright colored cones to put out next in front of my street when my kids are playing and stuff, right? Right. And I'll buy them eventually, but every time I go to one of my gigs, I pass a brand new set of 4 in the back of a shopping plaza. And I won't lie, it comes across my mind. I could swing over, grab these, throw in the back of my truck, and never miss them again. No. Here's what I never want to be. The guy that could buy the shit that he just stole.
That's right.
I never want to be that guy. If I'm stealing something, it's because A, I can't afford it, or B, Daddy is about to be homeless.
Right.
All right? And it's be homeless or steal. Bitch, you get out of my way, bro. I'm stealing all your stuff. I mean, you want me to lie? But I never want to be the guy that gets. I had a friend, and that person went to. I'll never forget. I had to go bail them out for shoplifting. Something that was worth $500. So it was almost a felony. And their bond was $500. And they told me they stole something that was $500. Their bond was $500.
Right. Now
and when I called him, he said, go to my car. In my glove box is 5 $100 bills inside my owner's manual of my car. I said, so...
You had the money.
Real quick, let me get this straight. You had $500 in your car and you stole a $500 item? He's like, yeah. I was like, man, I'll get you tomorrow.
Think about it hard.
Or next week.
I'll get you tomorrow. He's like, bro, that's shady. I was like, no, that's real. I'll get you tomorrow.
No shady was you had $500 in your department and you got less.
Right. I said, I'll get you tomorrow. I said, the good news is I'll get you tomorrow. He was like, we aren't friends then. I was like, cool, so I got $500?
And I don't have to get you tomorrow. I can sleep late.
You can stay there.
And I can stay in tomorrow.
Because you must be crazy. Because what you need to do is realize that you're a dumbass. And it takes sometimes a day in jail to realize that. So go have that dumbass day. Everybody needs one. If you feel like you're being a dumbass, go get yourself locked up for a day. You realize real quick that being a dumbass ain't the right thing to do.
It's a bad choice.
Right, bad choice.
It's very uncomfortable.
Sounds like you can't fix stupid.
So I never want to be that guy. The guy that's like, I went to jail for stealing 4 cones and I got 28 grand in the bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So.
But the shopping cart, they get they close it.
We're gonna buy a bunch of their stuff.
People use that stuff as their,
What are you gonna do without it? Like, you're just gonna have them around your yard and stuff?
I don't know what Sarah wants it for, but what Sarah wants, Sarah gets. You know how that works, right, Bob?
No.
Just take him by some.
Not at all. Yeah, you know how that works, right, bro?
Hold on, I gotta call my wife.
How's that house shopping going? Just asking for a friend.
You gotta get a little slip.
There you go.
Another tequila shot for John. Another Swiffer.
We can have those races that they do, like with the shopping cart races.
You ever did one of those as a kid?
There's no shock absorbers in those. When they hit, they hit.
Right.
Yeah, no, tailbone needs to stay intact.
We're gonna have to get like a bubble up suit.
Yeah, I was always the guy that would watch these kids ride their bikes down the big hill, and then they would crash at the end. They were like, "You go now." I'm like, "No, dude, I just watched you crash."
Can I stick my shopping
Why
cart
would I want to do that?
in the bubble?
I was never.
Well, not me.
I'm not the kid that was ever like, he did it, so you should do it. No,
No.
he didn't survive.
You do it first.
I was never excited to prove anything. I didn't give a shit.
Right.
You
I'm
can't
a leader.
do it. You're probably
Let me
right.
let me show you how to be a leader.
No,
I'm not doing this.
you're right. You're 100% right.
You're a big wussy. Yeah.
That's why we're still here.
But I don't have any stitches like that guy.
Or bloody mouth or broken nose. Thank you very much.
Now, I've done stupid things where I've suffered injury and I would be
was
like,
a
I should have
big-
done that.
but that's enough.
And now I'm trying not. By the way, I went ice skating again.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yes, he did.
3 more times and I'm going to be killing it, y'all. Just so you know, I'll be back to where I was when I was a little kid.
Okay, in Hot Wheels.
Girl, I was killing it. Why don't you come on out and skate with me? Come on, Miami girl. Show me what ice skates are all about. Miami. I'm sure you've seen a pair on television before.
Do you use those triple blade skates? With the
I use hockey.
I used to watch Soul Train. I know what it's about.
Right. I didn't say roller skating, girlfriend. I said ice skating.
That's close.
Whatever.
Same difference. Wheels, blades, same crap.
I don't think so. I know. You know what's funny?
Groove,
Here's the thing.
Come on.
So I, as a kid, I used figure skates. That's what I always skated on, like the rental skates. That's what I skated on. That because I was a kid. I
The one with
didn't
the
play
pom-pom.
hockey. The ones with the toe pick. And so when I went to go skate with Finn this most recent time, I got a pair, got out there, and I was like, "Who uses these things? These are the worst skates I've ever felt in my life."
And those love it.
And I took them off and flipped them out for hockey. And I know
So
how to
he's an
skate.
expert now.
No, I know how to skate. Do I know how to skate well? No.
That's not
Do I
what
stay
Finn
close
said.
to the wall? Yeah, bitch. I
Do I stay close to the wall?
That's not what Finn said.
That's not skating.
Oh, it does. Oh,
Holds a
That's like
broom and
saying
rides
I
around.
swim. That's like saying I swim, but I hold on to the side of the pool.
no. Swimming in the shallow end is still swimming, bitch.
He's been watching for 6 months, and he's been doing very well.
I don't see any of y'all coming out.
And now he's lecturing us.
That's it. I'll go live later. Y'all talk some shit. I'm gonna go live later. You look, I gotta be here till 7 o'clock. I'll be out there live today.
Look at
Watching
me.
me skate.
I have
I'm gonna skate my
balance.
ass to Monarcas. That's more than you got.
Look at me.
You can't even barely stand up right now.
Is she making fun of you today?
She's firing off at me. I fire back. I was trying to roast you, but obviously Betty wants to be roasted today.
I didn't even know why I'm here.
By the way, oh shit, we ain't even on the app, so all right, we
Oh,
don't know.
this is all for nothing.
Right? No, it's on there. It's on there.
So JT just
It's
came
okay,
back
I
from a
like the
hockey
attention.
tournament. My
Oh, yeah.
son with autism just came back from a hockey tournament from Massachusetts. He's coming down in a few weeks. I'm doing a contest. He'll outskate you.
He
All right,
is.
I'm sure he will.
He has autism and he's 30 years old.
He does
You're 60
awesome.
years old man here, and you've been skating. So what's the deal?
I'm skating so that I can be out there on the ice with my 7-year-old son.
Well, that's what JT plays hockey too.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
I like that. Let me know when you want to have the contest.
Between me
He's
and
good.
your 30-year-old son.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
He's good.
Hey, whoop your ass.
No, I'm not interested. I'm not out there
scared, so
now
you're scared.
racing anybody. I go out to. You want me to fight you? Let me call my 30-year-old son and kick your ass.
And do that.
Right
there.
Keep talking. I'm gonna call my friends to fight you.
We're gonna say the winner is the
this guy.
slowest.
I lost to a 30-year-old kid.
Whoever's the
I lose
slowest,
to a
that's how you win.
7-year-old kid. Are you kidding me?
Finn kicked his butt.
You think that's gonna hurt my feelings? My 7-year-old goes out there and passes me twice in one lap
You're holding
around.
on to the wall.
I don't hold on to the wall. I love it. You didn't understand what I
Finn provides
said.
him
Now,
more
I will
shame
say
than
when
you
I went
can.
out the
It's
first
okay.
time, this is my 3rd time back out. The first time, oh shit, I scared the hell out of myself. Because I don't want to be a statistic, Bob. I don't want to be the guy that falls on the ice and dies because he's
gets a
trying
concussion,
because
you
I'm
get a
50
brain
years
injury?
old trying to be on the ice. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
There's
So-
consequences to
Right,
actions.
right. But at the same time, I don't want to be.
Man put skates on that ain't skated
There-
before. There's a little bit of danger
I've
there.
skated before.
You just said you didn't skate.
No, I said I know how to
He
skate. I skated as a kid.
figure
As a kid.
Oh, you figure skated.
As a kid, no.
You were on the figure skating team?
No, as a kid we would go rent skates and go skating. I was in Virginia. You know, skating was everywhere back in the 80s. Like,
I know.
it was a big deal.
Roller skating.
So, and ice skating both. And we would go to the ice skating ring and I would get rentals, which were always figure skates. That's what they have. Now you can rent hockey skates. Back in the day, they were all figure
What's the
skates.
difference?
Can I just say
There's
something?
a toe pick that stops and the blade goes out the back.
Can I just say
A
something?
hockey skate is all round and it's just the length of the
I guess I
skate.
can.
Just the length of the shoe. You can when I'm done speaking.
Listen.
Under,
No, but you already
but you
told
can,
us
you
the
can
story.
have, right, go ahead. You can have first spot. Let me just go ahead and get your signature right here. You can talk first anytime you want. Try me, man. I'll do this all day. This is what I do for a living. All right, I would try to outsell you jewelry. I'm just kidding. What did you want to say?
I don't want to say anything.
Oh,
Oh, you just
want
needed
to
attention.
interrupt it, right?
You just needed attention.
Watch me! Watch me, everyone!
Look over here. Oh my God.
The show's always more fun when we're live. It is. It is always fun when we get
Can
people.
we can we talk more about hockey?
What do you want to know about hockey?
So you were a figure skater then, is what you were saying?
No, I skated as a kid, like recreationally.
Where do
like,
figure skates fit into
that's
all
all
this?
they rent.
Oh.
That's all they rent is
So they
figure
forced
skates.
you to figure skate because they only rented figure skates?
In the
Did they
80s, they
require you
didn't
to
rent
wear the
hockey
outfit
skates.
also?
They didn't rent hockey
tutu
skates.
and everything?
That's what they rent
I know.
now. If you go right now to the stadium and rent and just ask for skates and don't ask for hockey skates, you're getting figure skates.
You know what the good thing is? I'm not going to ask them nothing.
Right.
Well, we know that, Bob.
And I didn't learn that until I walked out there, and I've never skated on those type of skates. I'm sure there's a technical term for figure
I know you only
skates.
see me from the neck up here, but trust me, the rest of this is not going skating, okay? We're not doing skating, we're not doing a gym,
Right.
and we're not doing any of that
See
stuff.
how much you hold on to the wall, buddy.
That's it.
Is there a limit?
I'm not going to hold on to the wall because I'm not going.
I see my desire.
Holding
My
the wall
desire-
and mounting the wall are different.
There's times where the parents play against the kids every year
Okay.
in the rec
That's
league
nice.
or in
That's
one of the
cool.
leagues. So I want to be able to play, and I'm not trying to join an adult hockey league, which they have.
No.
No interest. I
don't
don't
play that.
I don't want to be checked.
That's a lot of work.
You lose teeth.
No, bro, I
You
lose
lose
temper. Y'all don't get it. I'm a redhead. I only control this shit in public.
nobody
Because
would
I'm
know,
50
to be
years
fair.
old and I learned to control it.
how do
You
you
want to
know?
fight somebody, let's put a couple of tequila shots in me, let's go out in public. We'll beat some ass, all right? I'm just going to let you know.
Just think about it. You could be skating with the other parents, get you to kill and
Nah, man. They don't want that.
All other
I almost killed a coach already. They all look at me crooked eye when I go in. Yeah, don't fuck with me. You don't realize you're messing with. That's my kid. Don't mess with me.
But does he get embarrassed?
My kid?
Yeah.
He isn't there. Don't let my
Go
kid
ahead,
see
do
me
it.
pull somebody aside
Oh,
and
do
say,
it.
hey, there's a reason I have a reputation of beating people's ass.
And what
Keep coaching my kid.
Excuse me, you young man over there, come to the front of the line.
No, I'm just the guy that, I'm not that guy. I am the guy that'll look you dead in the eyes and say, is this sure you where you want to go with me? I just want to know, is this where we're going? Because I'll go to the point of no return. I have. As an older man, I don't want to do that anymore. As what I do for a living anymore, I don't want to do that anymore. But will I bend your ear and tell you you're a dick to your face? Yep.
So what's the difference between then and now?
Just do
The
it.
same.
Well, the difference is now is I'll give you a good example. Captain Horner.
Who's that?
Is that the guy that just got arrested on the boat?
And lost his whole life?
Yes.
His whole life?
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
He's indignant, has to get a public defender now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Don't want to be him. So, no, I don't want to be on video going, say some shit to me again, bro.
Right?
Because it ain't going to be a fight. I'm not boarding your boat.
No.
We going nose to nose, and you're going to get that on video. No thanks.
No, I'm good. Save it
What
for
did
the-
Captain Horner teach me? Keep my shit shut. I ain't got nothing to say about any situation. I'm taking a break right now.
Lock it down.
Right.
Selena says
Drown it in
old age
tequila.
has mellowed Big Mama out.
Too many eyes.
Hell no, you're right. But you know what's funny is I look at my
Year old,
kid and go,
yeah.
hey, one day you'll grow out of this crazy ass attitude. Not now. Sorry, there's nothing we can say or do for it now. You're a redhead and you'll probably fight at least 7 times in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a
Yeah,
redhead.
you know what? You're right about that.
There ain't no way around that. There ain't no way around that. There ain't no way around that. There ain't no way around that. That's who we are. Now, we'll tell you this. You ever want to get into a fight with somebody that's never going to stop, put a redhead on your team.
Well, I'll give you one.
He'll be bloody, nose running out, losing. Miserably losing, but still in the fight.
Get up and come back, right?
Right.
Why do you think Chucky's a redhead?
Well, I'll tell you what.
I was getting almost my final day in high school. I was losing to a smaller dude, and I couldn't believe I was losing. I was blown away. At least a foot shorter than me, losing miserably. Like I picked a fight and I was losing, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't good." I had to figure out a way out, and I reached up to a teacher. I had a toupee who was trying to break it up, and ripped his toupee off.
Oh, that separated the whole fight.
Ended the whole fight. Everything ended because everybody like, "Oh!" I was like, "Shh." Bro, I was bleeding from like four pieces of my gum. Like I got whooped. The only thing he didn't do was swollen eye, but I had bruises on my side. The dude whooped my ass.
What were you wearing?
I don't remember that story, but I do remember the toupee saving outfit.
What grade were you in?
His figure skating
Senior.
outfit.
You didn't have the figure skating outfit on, did you?
No, I
Checking.
just took it off moments
just
before
checking.
that.
You had
Well,
overalls,
listen, if
didn't
that's the way
you?
redheads are, put fat people next to them that grew up in school fat, and let's see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see who bleeds. Let's see who really don't stop.
Right. Fat guys learn later in life that they're strong.
Yeah.
Fat guys don't realize that they're strong earlier in life, so they get picked on. If the fat guy would learn early in life that he's much stronger than the little kids.
Everybody was shut up.
Boom, shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. I'll put you on the plate and dip you in gravy,
But
bitch.
You ever see a 120-pound kid underneath a
But you do
180-pound
realize I used to
kid?
be a fat ass. You
Okay.
do know that, right?
Gentle.
I'm not a skinny guy. I'm Big Mama for a reason.
You're shamed into being gentle
Right.
because you get too much attention.
Gentle my ass. There ain't no gentle.
Fat guys, they can do it. But then they make a
Yeah.
fat redhead guy, and Jesus, you're in trouble.
Yeah, see, now we're a tornado.
Hey, guys, I have to run. You continue if
Yeah.
you like, or you want to take a break.
Wonder Woman says Chucky is a redhead.
I told you.
Do you want to ride, or you want to take a break?
We're gonna take a break.
Yeah, let's
All
take
right,
it.
all right. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run and see my doctor real quick, and then I'll be right back.
We'll be
from
back.
the broadcast.
You're
Here
gonna
on
be
BMR.
medicated? Is that what you're saying? You're
it'd
gonna
be
be
a good time
medicated?
Maybe, Quit asking questions.
What procedure are you having?
Bring your happy
You're not going to
face.
see the proctologist, are you?
No, not yet.
Bring
Now
your
that you're here, my pain in my ass has started to come up a little more, so maybe I had to fix
You want me to
it.
help you? I'll get my gloves. I got them in the car.
No.
No, today's
That's weird that you
taco
have
day.
medical gloves
I
in
even
the
have
car.
coconut oil with me.
That's even weirder.
And some duct tape.
Are you Puff Daddy?
You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream.
What?
This stream we went back to Facebook,
Oh.
so it'll be a good time to remind all the Facebook listeners that we did move to X and
Yeah.
YouTube for the future streams.
And I
The majority of
did-
our streams are there now. But this last particular stream, we shot out on Facebook again just to have a quick reminder for anybody who's not followed us so far.
All right. There we go.
Wonder
All right.
Woman's. I haven't been seeing the chat. Have you been on there, Wonder Woman?
We'll be right back. Hold on.
You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream.
You guys always